Starting the recording. Recording started. So we are here for the follow-up game from last night. You guys know where you're at. You're fighting these Dralics. These Dralics are approaching from the south hallway here. Roll for initiative. Let's just jump right into it. Tell me what you got.
Yeah, that reminds me, we got to click on the icon, don't we? Icon. Initiative.
They look
Roll
set.
20 load.
And as they're approaching, your new friend here, this chitin creature who is disgusting and sick, he says something along the lines of, these guys, I hate these guys. They hate everyone who comes in here.
Okay. I'm rolling an initiative.
24 for me.
24 for Josh.
9 for Dar.
6.
Okay.
5.
5 for Geary. And let me go ahead and just delete Fang out of there. All right. So he seems to know these guys, and he's just like, these guys are real assholes.
I want to get the big guy in on this. Monkey see, monkey do. Come on.
Then we're going to jump right into this. You guys see him coming, and K2, you're at the top of the order on this. What do you do?
I guess I gotta ask this. Do we absolutely know that they're gonna come and just jump us and attack us with no rhyme or reason and just do it?
I'm almost positive that they're going to attack you immediately.
Okay. I thought I'd asked before I just whip around and shoot someone and have everyone in the group go, what the fuck are you doing?
Hasashir is he sees them coming as well, and he's like, you gotta watch out for these guys because they are xenophobes and they don't want you here.
Damn.
Now, I guess I'll pose this to the group before I again whip out a pistol and shoot them on the head. Should we attempt to talk to them or just blindside them?
They're already shouting at you in a language you don't understand. They look
Okay,
pissed.
then in
They're
that
coming for our
case,
heads.
I
Just
want
kill
to
them.
use my charm person thing on them.
in that case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spin around and trick shot and pull a solo and shoot first.
Okay. And go to
and
that door down there. That door is not actually there. Just
Okay. I'll go for red first.
Cool.
So, do my trick attack against red. Oh, I forgot that stupid hidden thing. Not a full attack. That's a
trick it.
30.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a success.
And then I'm using my SMG. Not a full attack. Oh, natural 20.
Natural 20. That's a crit.
26.
Jeremy, we need a crit.
All right.
You don't have it open, do you?
No, I don't. I can get it up in just a second there.
Okay,
So
I'll
what's
let you do
cool
it.
is apparently I'm getting a +4 bleed on that one.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's a 5, a 7 with 4 bleed.
Just go ahead and get a D100 if you would, sir.
1D100. 29.
Beautiful.
9. Oh wait, no, it is a critical hit. You taunt your opponent as you attack. They are shaken for 1 round.
Ooh, blue
Wait,
guy's
no.
shaking.
It was a ranged attack.
Yes, it was a ranged attack.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. You wounded them so badly they see their life flash before their eyes. Target is shaken for 1 round.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah,
red
and
is
also
shaking.
I forgot to mention I gotta move closer part of that turn. Got to move.
That's fine. That's fine. What's your damage on this thing?
So it's what 5 + 7 + 4 bleed. So mathing's hard. What 12?
16.
Damn.
Well, 12 + 4 bleed damage. I figured bleed damage has to be separate.
Yeah. So
Bleed would be persistent every round. So
just give me that total. What do you got?
16.
16. Okay. He
And then
looks
we'll
really, really bad shape.
he will bleed 4 more damage every round on his turn.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll call him out. It's his turn now. And you just shot at him, so he's going to let's see.
He's shaken. Does he do anything?
He can do one action, I believe, with shaken.
Okay.
So he can do one thing, and he's going to use a shadow staff that he's holding as a ranged attack. Let me see what he's got. That is a 25 against your, let's call it EAC. I don't know what a shadow staff does.
EAC is a 19 for me, so he gets me.
So he hits you, and he's gonna hit you for this plus 6 points. That was max damage.
Okay, so now I have 10 stamina points.
That's all he can do because he's shaken. And correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how shaken works. And we move to the blue guy. Blue guy sees. Yeah. Go.
Shaken. You take a -2 penalty to ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks. So
Fair
you can
enough. His
still
attack
do
roll
two
would have still hit.
actions, but you're at a -2.
It would have still hit, so he's fine. Because he had 26 against his 19 or whatever, so it would have hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Blue
So, yeah,
guy's gonna.
still move.
He can still move.
Yes.
Okay. Well, he doesn't really have anywhere to go. So anywhere that offers cover around here. What's the speed? Let me see. Speed is 30. He's gonna book it down here. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So he's gonna run back. Like you see, you fucked him up, and he returned fire, and he's gonna run back. And the blue guy is going to copy what his buddy just did because there's no one else to do. Actually, his buddy there in blue is going to run forward and engage you directly, and he's going to explode.
Wait,
And
like
you're going
Like
to need to
suicide
do,
suicide bomber explode?
yes, like kind of like you've seen.
Oh, like how Daria does her thing?
Yep, as
Oh.
you've seen her do in the past.
How is he already charged though? It's the first
Because
round.
he came here already charging because he knew where you were. So that's a reflex save on your
Oh,
part.
reflex save?
Did you beat a 13?
Let me see. Where the hell's reflex? Why am I? Where's the clicky for the reflex? Why am I not seeing reflex on my sheet? Where is it?
Mhm.
It is underneath your hit points and stuff. Saving throws.
Well, I see.
Beside armor class.
Well, I see EACKC, CMD, fort save, ref save, will save.
Go
Reflex.
ref.
Oh God, 12. I do not save it.
12 does not save. That is 6 points of damage.
Oof. Ow.
And it moves to Diara's turn.
Okay.
One, two, and shoot. I'm gonna have to move. So can I do all three of those things?
How tall is this that we're standing beside?
Maybe 3.5 feet.
Okay, so she could shoot over it.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can do both.
So I'm going to attend, and I am going to shoot with nothing practical to the blue guy.
Do it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeremy, that's a fumble. You got a fumble handy?
I do. Are we confirming fumbles?
We're not confirming anything in this game.
Okay, roll a D100, please, Kev.
Okay.
Range.
5.
85. Oh, that's almost 88. Your fingers got pinched and in the action of firing your weapon. Take 1d4 damage.
Dope.
All right.
Hashishir is over there, and he's like, they're saying evil things about your mothers. These guys are shouting in some kind of foreign language you don't recognize. But the blue guy, anyway, the red guy is bolted down the hallway. And that takes us on to Aurora.
All right. I'm gonna stay where I am, and I'm just gonna pull my pistol and shoot at him.
Okay.
It's too far away.
He's not too far away.
No, I'm talking to myself. I can't reach
Carry on.
red with my pistol.
Oh, I don't think that'll work. 11.
You can, but it would be at a second range increment, so it'd be like a -2 to it.
Yeah, but I have a feeling I should probably punch this guy in the face as he's
That's
in
probably
my
a good
face.
idea. 11 against his EAC is a miss.
Okay.
You need to move?
Nope. I'm still right here.
Okay. Jeremy, what do you got for us? What is Geary gonna do?
Gary.
The captain.
Thinking.
404 not found.
Yeah, sorry. I'm thinking because you said the red guy is leaving, right? Red guy's running.
He appears to be running.
I worry the guy's going to try and do something, but I can't really do anything about red unless I'm going to incur attack of
Tell
opportunity
you
by
what.
blue.
You guys talk about this for a second. I'm gonna run to the restroom.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can run. Like I can double move and make it 10 feet away from him. But if Devin rules that I can run because I'm a 8-limbed creature and can skitter everywhere, I can make it in front of him. But that does put I guess I'm not all that squishy anymore. I've got decent armor. So I might be able to stop him from getting away. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Well, my worry is if he gets away, it's either one, we lose XP, or there's a chance that he could be going for extra help or an alarm or something. Because, I mean, the other guy made it sound like they're just like ruffians that just beat up people that are around, but I would assume they're part of some gang or something. So I would say waste them.
Back.
Or I could take the worth of doing attack of opportunity to get close so I can shoot him again with my pistol. But he is going to take... Did he take the 4 bleed damage on his turn when he ran away?
No, because it happened on your turn, which was right
my
before
turn.
his turn.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
he only gets it once per round.
Oh,
Right.
I didn't know if it was on his turn or mine.
That's always a debate on just how people want to play it, but it's still either way. It only happens once per round.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
No, that's fine. I was just wondering if is he worse off enough that his next round, as he runs away, he's just going to end up on the ground dead from bleeding out.
Do a perception check.
Oh, so he's injured. He's the injured
Yeah,
one.
he's bleeding. He
Okay.
said I was hurting him pretty good.
If you run a perception check on that, I can tell you more.
Yeah, I'm gonna run a perception check on that because Yuri's gonna chase him down here in a second.
I did a perception of 27, but it's probably not on my turn.
Oh yeah.
No,
You can do checks on not your turn.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you can do checks on not your turn, and there's a trail of blood running down the hallway that looks like this guy's not in good shape at all.
Okay. I've got perception 18.
Yeah.
All right.
Would I be able to do a physical science check to determine how much blood loss he's doing? If he's gonna bleed out, we don't need to chase him.
You don't even need to. There's
Okay.
blood everywhere. Like, it is bad. It is really bad. You would assume this guy is either going to die or he's going to pass out shortly.
Okay.
Can I run?
Do what?
Can I run?
Can you run
Full
where?
run. Towards him. Can I full run towards him?
You can if you want to. These guys are, as Hashashir told you, they are just xenophobes. They just don't like you because you're not from here. So you can attempt to full on kill these people if you want to, or you can let them run away.
No, I am going to if I can full on run, then that means 4 times my movement speed, which will get me well in front of him. I'm going to stop. Damn it! I'm going to stop here.
Okay.
I've got multiple limbs, so I have my gun drawn and my knife. But they're like in my middle limbs, and with my top 2 hands, I'm going to hold them up and I'm going to motion for him to stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Stop.
That's your move. Okay, so that takes us to the top of the round with K2.
Okay, so so this dude's in my face. I still have that pistol out. I'm trying to see, can I actually, is he too close for me to use that pistol in his face? So I can't remember how pistols worked.
If he has a melee weapon, he can attack you with an AOO. But
he's holding a staff of some sort, so you would assume it's melee.
Okay.
Yeah.
So regardless, even if I try and move out of the way to shoot at him, he's still going to hit me for attack of opportunity.
Well,
I could-
you
Devin,
can
if
guarded
you-
step back and shoot at him.
Okay, that's more what I was trying to make sure of.
Yeah. That's what you
Wait,
can do.
Devin, is his staff a reach weapon?
His staff is both. It's not it's not reach. It doesn't have reach.
Okay. So
Okay, so
It's
then
just a regular size staff.
I will do the guarded step backwards, and then do my trick attack SMG again. So let me move
Okay.
backwards. It's not a full attack.
That's what you got.
Go.
Oh, this natural one in your trick attack. I don't think it's gonna hit, man.
No,
It's, DC
It's a
is equal to
16.
20. Yeah, no, you don't even hit the DC for 20 without the CR. So trick
Okay.
attack's gonna be a miss.
okay, but I'm still gonna use my SMG on him.
Do it.
Clicky, clicky, clicky. Full attack. No. Oh, and that one twice in a row.
Jeremy, we need a fumble.
that
Damn.
What is going on tonight?
that is some luck that can only happen to you, Josh.
A crit and then a double nat 1.
Yeah. All right, so let's get a D100.
97.
97. I feel like a high number is going to be a bad number. In the heat of the battle, you lose track of your target and fail to get the shot off. No ammo spent. Oh.
Oh, so that's pretty much a nothing.
Yeah. So I guess in this case you he's standing right in front of you, so I guess it makes more sense like your gun jams or whatever.
The way I see it is it's more he just smacked me in the face and this is me doing the staggered step backwards and I took a wild shot, not seeing him like, God.
Fair.
That's fair.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Dude bleeds.
Okay, so now we come back down to Red, who you just stood in front of. And he bleeds. So he bleeds for how much?
We're gonna have to go back up and see what the bleed damage is.
I think
It was 4.
4, right?
Hang on, yeah. My bleed was
1d6.
4.
He bleeds for 1d6 damage.
Okay, you want to roll a d6 and we'll figure out how much it bleeds for?
Okay.
I'll let you roll it.
1d6.
2 points.
2.
All right, so Jeremy, this guy is running down to you. He's holding on to his side. He falls at his knees in front of Geary, and he starts kind of sputtering in some foreign language, and he looks up at you, and the only word he can muster in common is, please.
Yeah. Okay.
He's prone. He's down on one knee now, and that's what he does. The blue guy, he's next up in the order, and you just took a step back. He sees that he's outnumbered here. What is he going to do? He hasn't been hit, though. He's concerned about his buddy. He's looking back down the hallway, concerned about his friend. He sees you're down there. He's going to run down there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to run all the way down to here.
He's out of my attack of opportunity, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not within range. You're holding a ranged weapon anyway.
Nice.
So he runs down to the red guy down here and seems to be showing concern for his friend. He kind of grabs him by the arm and like tries to help him stand. That's his move. Really?
I want to get within range and daze. One of those characters.
Can't hear anything. What's happening?
She wants to get within range and daze.
I don't know if I can. Move.
The guys.
Okay.
If she can.
Washington.
You can roll acrobatics or jump over these rails if you want to. These upside down things or whatever they are.
We'll do that. We'll do that.
First jump is good. Second jump.
Nice.
Okay.
You can move yourself.
Yeah. So you can jump over those two without a problem.
Right, sounds like this. And can I daze from here? Let's see. You can daze from here?
I think so. It's probably within your range.
All right, I want to daze right guy.
Blue guy.
All right.
Blue guy. I want to daze blue guy.
Okay, Dave's the blue guy. All right. Oh, that's a lot of information. What am I doing?
Oh, he has a will save of DC 10.
Okay, let me find his will. Sorry, he's got that. Where's this? He's going to beat that with a 13.
So,
So he beats the will save. So what happens next?
nothing.
Not dazed.
It's ineffective.
Maybe he was just too concerned about his buddy being injured and bleeding out here. He was saying please on the ground. It looks like he's very concerned about helping his friend. That was Diara's turn. Aurora.
Okay, I was looking up something. Let me double check something real quick.
Hashishir is like, they're pleading with you. They don't want to die.
How close do you have to be to a person to try and daze them? 25 feet.
There should be a range on the spell.
Yeah, it says 25 feet.
Yeah, that's it.
That's technically.
Can I get close enough to get within 25
Easily.
of blue?
Yeah, easily. You can move 30 feet, so just move down there and within 25 feet of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, easily.
Okay. So I'm gonna go there, and I'll try to daze him.
Okay.
DC 12.
So he's got another will save. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna beat it, man. He's got a good will. Got a good will. He's got a 14 on that roll.
My turn.
Yeah, it's Gary's turn. I want to
Gary-
give you guys that one, but he's just the will save's too good.
Yuri's gonna step forward and, not even looking at blue guy. I'm just gonna step forward and pull the not the hypo spray, the serum of healing that I was trying to use on somebody in last session, and inject it straight into this guy.
What serum?
What?
Serum of healing.
Oh, okay. You're gonna hit one of his earring, a ceiling. Okay, do it.
Yeah, I'm giving him a health potion.
I can't talk. Go ahead.
Not. Yes, I think that's, what is that? It's a D8, right?
Sure.
D8 plus 1.
You guys talking right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So red guy is gonna recover 2 points. He's gonna no longer bleed. Is that your plan?
That's my plan.
Okay.
It'll end the bleeding and bring him up to 2 hit points.
K2, you're up next.
Okay, so I'm going to storm up. Huh?
As the end of my action, I kind of rest my hand on the top of his weapon and just keep it down.
Yep, he seems to be amiable to this.
So I'm gonna storm up as close as I can towards blue with my movement, and as I approach, making a loud noise of basically racking my gun, I'm going to point at blue and scream and point at him and point to the ground, him to the ground, and just scream, and then kind of wait for his reaction. If he goes to attack anyone, I'm going to attack him. If he gets on the ground, I won't attack him.
There.
Intimidate.
Oh yeah, intimidate. Yeah, let me do an intimidate roll. I forgot I can do that, and I'm really good at intimidates. Where
The blue, the blue guy is definitely still on his feet. He doesn't seem to be damaged. I don't think you guys really hit him, but
18 for an
concerns.
intimidate.
Yeah, okay.
I
Okay.
don't think there's any damage to blue.
Yeah, nobody damaged blue, but he's very concerned about red, and that takes us down to red's turn. Red is leaning on his buddy, stands up and holsters his staff behind his back, and he's kind of like has his hands up, and he's displaying some sort of what you think is maybe appreciation towards Geary for not killing him and healing him instead. So he's like a bow or something to that effect. And then blue is next right after him, and blue is going to sheath his weapon as well, puts his staff back on his back, kind of hands up, but still supporting his friend here. They're speaking a language you don't understand, and it's Kelly's turn.
I'm going to do.
You can do something. You can come down and join us. You can grab this dude that we were talking with, this weird crab dude, and
We need translator.
yeah, we definitely do.
Alright,
Bring him to this.
alright,
Do you have share language?
I don't.
we
Oh,
No, I
so-
meant Diara.
haven't have
Has,
detect-
Has, sorry. Does she? Okay, we can't hear Kelly too well, man.
all right,
She's all garbly.
yeah, she's a little ways away from the microphone. And
Hold
she's not as loud as me anyway.
I do not think I have detect thought. Oh, I do have detect thought.
Now you guys can do detect thoughts, but Hasashir can translate. So it's up to you.
I'm gonna grab that guy and I'm gonna come down that way. Hold on.
I don't think we can control Hashashir.
No, with these guys putting their weapons away and kind of surrendering, I'm gonna move you out of initiative order. So whatever you want to do, we can just move here.
Okay.
All right.
Because
So
I have
I'm
share language and I can make these guys understand us.
You can.
Yes.
Of course,
Okay, yeah.
Hasashir can also help you. He's back here.
Okay.
It's up to you if you want to do that.
All
I
right.
mean, he can do a will save, but yeah.
I'm gonna step around where they can both see me now, while still brandishing the gun, looking at them, and I'll just say kind of pointing a little bit in the direction of Red here, just like no, nothing funny.
Yuri's gonna motion for Diara to stand behind him with her big hammers, and kind of block the hallway.
Okay, they feel intimidated. You guys have them in a circle, and they're talking, but you don't understand.
So I ask Hashashir what they're saying.
Something along the lines of "Please don't kill us. We are sorry."
All right, tell them to be quiet.
Okay, shut up, fools.
Thank you. Now, Hashashir, explain to me what is the purpose of these men before I continue on my line of questioning. Why did they attack us? Do you believe?
He talks to them, and they talk back in this foreign language, garbled sort of language. He says, "They are just a couple of racists."
So just some redneck assholes.
Yes, exactly that.
I'm gonna poke at Hashashir and be like, ask them, do they even know what race I am? And then I'll rack the gun.
He says, "They just don't like the way that you look, especially the Skittermander. They assumed you would be an easy target when you came in, but they've been proven wrong rather effectively."
Yes, they have. Ask them, do they have any gang affiliation? Is there any organization that they work for or represent?
He talks to them for a second, and he's like, "No, they don't appear to be in part of any. Well, at least what they're doing here is not part of any sort of gang. We don't typically have those sort of issues here."
Translate this as best you can. Ask them, they are just freelance dickheads?
He struggles to find the words, and he's like, yes, they are freelance dickheads, as you said.
Well,
the red one here in particular had an eye on the weapons that this android monster is carrying.
well,
I'm just gonna polish it a little bit and smile.
tell them that as payment for our kindness, we will kindly relieve them of their weapons and their currency, and allow them to move on along their day, with the humble request that they tell any of their friends to kindly stay the fuck out of our way while we are on this station.
Hashashir speaks this language to the Dralic, and they both remove their staffs and put them on the ground. So these are both lesser shadow staffs. So you have two of them.
Lesser shadow staff.
One of them hands out a shadow blend serum, and the other one places down an X-ray serum.
The shadow blend serum and X-ray serum. Gotcha.
Now they're reluctant to give you any more than that. They know that they're in a position, but at the same time, you know, it has to years like they say that you can't leave them with nothing.
I'll just look at them and then just holster the weapon and shoo them away and kind of give them a little bit of a nod. Just go.
I will, say I won't leave them with nothing, but the healing serum did cost money, and I would like money.
How much is a hearing serum?
I
50.
think they're 50.
They're 50. I bought 2 last time.
I would tell them 100.
You guys are extorting them for 100 credits. Yeah. The Dralic talk to one another back and forth, and they do a little transfer on a credit stick, and they put it on the ground next to all the other stuff they set down.
Okay. All right. And as far as I'm concerned, they're free to go.
Yeah, it'll be a 100 credit stick.
Awesome.
They are very regretful that they decided to attack in the first place. They didn't realize that you were all traveling as a group.
I bet they're regretful.
That
25.
they learned a powerful lesson now, didn't they?
That they did.
All right. Yeah. That one worked out pretty well. I'm not metagame. I'm not even particularly concerned with these guys, and I don't think Geary would be either. Like they ran at the slightest little bit of resistance, and went down pretty.
Slightest bit of resistance, you almost knocked him out.
Well, I did basically like shoot a hole in his stomach and had him bleed out.
There wasn't much to these guys, and as you step aside out of the way, you let them go like that. They kind of cower and walk past you, and then just kind of bolt off into the distance, into the crowd, and they leave.
You know how I see this interaction happening? It's like the two thugs walk into a convenience store, and all of a sudden the guy pulls out like a shotgun, lights up one of the guy's knees, and the other guy's like, bro, they're fake, they're BB guns. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I stopped them because my initial assumption was that they were, with some kind of group or something like that. And
that's what I was worried about, is that they were getting help because they were getting swatted.
Hasashir is like, I can assure you I've seen these guys before. They are nothing. They really are just pieces of crap.
Well, they like sand people. Will they come back in greater numbers?
Unlikely, as they're the only 2 in the whole entire complex.
They're the only 2 in the whole entire complex, and they're racist to the extent that they're going to attack us openly in the street.
I think that they don't like packed world peoples.
Ah, gotcha.
Perhaps they thought you were weaker. I mean, to be honest, you all appear somewhat weak, except for this android.
I'm just gonna smile.
And
I'm gonna pick up one of the staffs.
Yuri's gonna bristle at that, and then just go.
I don't mean any offense. Understand? It's just you're small, and these are women, so I don't know.
Excuse me?
He doesn't know the culture.
I'm actually going to point my pistol at him.
He puts his hands up.
I'm not actually going to put my finger on the trigger. I'm just showing him that I've got my gun pointed at his face.
You don't have to do that. I already know how strong you are. I know. He coughs into his hand.
Slowly put it away.
All I'm saying is you don't look like the strongest of adversaries, especially to a Dralic.
Hasashir.
His voice is hard.
I didn't mean to make you gag.
No, his fucking voice is hard to do over and over.
He's really getting into it with a diseased person.
This squid that you introduced us to, she showed us some interesting things. But is there anyone maybe more helpful?
There are many people around the station that we may be able to stop and speak with.
Well, come, take me to another shop, another person.
He's gonna do that, and I'm gonna take another restroom break. I know it's a lot. I drank a lot.
Oh, you're fine.
I'll be right back. Then we'll talk about the next guy.
All right, so now I got to look up what that staff. What was it called? The staff of.
Lesser Shadow Staff.
Wasn't there a website that you had that had like all the items of Starfinder?
Oh, Archives of Nephthys, isn't it? Oh my god.
Ooh, I might be able to use those.
Yeah?
Maybe.
What do they do?
I'm trying to. It's hard to know if my Google found the right thing or not.
Well, I bet I can look it up on Hephaestus.
What's that place called? How the hell do you spell Hephaestus? Can you link it?
Yeah.
Because there was one I found that said a shadow staff is covered with fell symbols and crackles of dark energy. It's a basic two-handed melee weapon.
Oh, I think I might have found it.
It deals 1d4 bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing damage, your choice. It manifests blades or spikes at will. And has the block weapon special property.
Okay, and what type of weapon is it? Advanced?
A basic two-handed melee weapon.
Yeah.
But that might be light enough for me to use.
Yeah.
And that would really be nice to have something besides this pistol, which is crap.
Oh man, I could use it also.
I'm trying to find it. How the hell do you?
Maybe I'm not looking at the right place.
I can't find shit.
I found it on the Hidden Truth.
Hidden Truth.
All right. What are we doing?
All right. Yeah, we're following.
There. That's what I found. I just put it in chat.
Crispy Crab to to the next.
Okay.
Yeah, next best person for him to.
He's going to lead you back into the room you guys just walked out of, where the merchants are, and you're going to come across this guy here. Let me see if I can find a picture of this guy because he's pretty neat too. There's so many great people here. Here he is. Show to everyone.
Oh, he's cute.
Oh.
Oh, why did I not see the picture?
Wearing a poncho.
This is the merchant, Glest.
Kelly's come back.
He's like a chihuahua in a poncho.
And you can see he's got a overturned cart in front of him, mine cart, and he's got stuff for sale, which I tapped into the thing there, so you can see what he's selling.
Wow.
He says, "Welcome, welcome. Is there anything I could interest you in?"
Maybe. You have some good wares here.
Roll a, I don't know, check of some kind. No, some kind of knowledge check. You got any kind of knowledge check?
I got a bunch of knowledge checks.
Okay, roll one.
Culture first.
Perfect. A 20 in culture makes you realize that all of his wares seem to be marked up considerably.
Okay. I do see. All right.
Like if you're not interested in buying them, whatever, but like if you're really interested in buying them, they're marked up a bit.
Since we're all hobbled around near this guy, I'm gonna, I'm sitting there playing and looking with my staff, and I'm gonna like twist and hit a button on the staff, and all of a sudden the big spikes come out, and it's like, ooh. Actually, you know what? Here, Bunny, I think you might get some better use out of this since she was just talking to him and hand it to her.
What is this you just gave me?
I gave you the shadow staff you were talking about.
Thank you.
Are you attempting to intimidate Glest?
Yeah, we have two.
I'll say in a roundabout way I am, and I can roll a intimidate if you want.
You can roll an intimidate on Glest if you want.
All right, I will. There we go.
Ooh, he's like, what's this about? What's this about? Why you is that a threat? You threatening me? Are you threatening me?
I'll look at it and be like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm giving the weapon I just took off of the ruffians to my good friend here, replace her pistol because her pistol's not really in the best of shape right now. And oh, I don't know, maybe she can trade or buy some of these things, but boy, they're expensive. Maybe she could use this instead.
Yeah. You think that's right? You think it's expensive? Is that what it is? Is that what this is about? What if I don't want to sell you any of this? What about that?
Well, let's.
Then we won't get any credits.
Well, I can live without the credits. Could you live without the items?
Well,
Absolutely.
look at the staff. Okay.
If you don't buy it, somebody else will buy it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. What about you?
You've got
Skittermander?
spunk. I like
What do you want?
I don't believe any of your items here catch my eye, but you may still have something of value. Maybe some information.
I don't know. Why should I know any information? What makes you think I know information? Why do you want information from me? Who told you I know something?
You just you look like the type that hears a lot of things.
I look like something, huh? I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like to look like something.
I'm just gonna scratch my head until give him a tilted look like what?
He kind of leans over on the cart. What do you want? He's shaking a little bit. This guy's like 2.5 feet tall.
Wonderful for you.
He's like this little guy.
Is he like a little chihuahua?
I'm even a little bit taller than him then.
Yeah. So he's kind of like a little chihuahua. He's just kind of shaking.
Yeah, so Geary is getting frustrated by this guy even. And so
Can't you look at this?
I will step up in front of him. Oh, that's cool.
Look, this
like
is
I will step up in front of him and with one of my hands, like reach out and grab those little jowls and like hold them together and hold his mouth shut for a second. He's like, listen, just to put it simply, we're trying to find a dwarf, right? Did we hear it was a dwarf? Tomgren?
Tomgren? Nobody said it was a dwarf.
I don't know why I thought it was a dwarf. But yeah. We're looking for a woman named Tomgren.
Tomrin.
Tomgren.
Do you let his lips go so he can talk?
Yes.
He steps back so you can't do that again. The Glassca? Are you trying to get me killed? Is that what you want? You want to get me killed? What do you think you're asking? I won't go anywhere near her. You won't get me anywhere near. You won't. You won't for the tappity tap. No. If she comes out, no. No.
I'm gonna step in front of him and kind of look down and be like, so you know what she looks like or some info about her. So if I pick you up and point you in the direction she is, you're probably gonna freak out so we know where she is, right?
You know what? He's sitting in so like he's sitting in something of a furnace right now. And he's like, you know what? You want to threaten me? You want to threaten me? He pulled the chain and the furnace shuts like a metal grate drops down in front of him. So he's inside now and you can't get to him.
Now listen, you have been ridiculously hostile. No one's trying to get you killed.
Sorry, boss. And I'll like turn away and like slowly step away. Sorry.
He looks to the grate and he goes tap. He's tapping on a thing. Tappity tap.
What is this?
You're gonna get me killed. You're gonna get me killed. And he's pointing at you.
That's the same tap that she gave us.
His little finger is pointing through the grate right at you.
What is that tap? Is that a warding?
Is that the code?
Ashishir is like, I don't understand it myself.
Why do you keep doing this tap?
You talking to Glest?
Yes.
Like, no. And he ducks down behind his thing. He's not answering you anymore.
He's done.
Well, I guess if his wares are still out here,
you're gonna rob him.
No, his wares are inside the furnace thing that he's in. So
okay.
It's his stuff.
I was just going to try to get him to come out.
That holographic projector would be nice to hide who I am from.
Yeah, the holo
them,
skin.
But I don't have the money.
Yeah. Ashishir says, if I might offer some advice,
but I do have disguise abilities myself.
Yes, Hashashir.
Absolutely.
Glastier is known for being a bit paranoid and having outbursts and such. He'll come around perhaps and reopen his shop later if it's you want to maybe purchase something from him. Maybe we should just move on.
Honestly, I was planning on making a small purchase, but it went south really quickly. And,
I suppose that maybe you shouldn't have threatened to grab him.
Sorry, boss.
Yeah.
Ashley just says, "Follow me." Start walking away.
I'll just slowly trudge behind everyone.
I'm gonna
You guys
slightly tap Geary on his right shoulder and be like, tone it down a little if you want more information next time.
So Hashishir walks over
I was
this way.
just trying to match energy there at that point.
Yep.
No, he was okay with you because you're his size and you grab his lips and you're like, shh for a second. But the android is scary. And he's threatening him right from the beginning when he arrived. He's not having it. And that's how he is in the book. Like, I'm just making that shit up. That's how he is in the book. And so anyway, Hashishir leads you guys over to this area here, and you see a stout, dark-furred being that has large eyes and 4 hand-like appendages. Sits near a blanket laden with items in the corner of the chamber, grunting and howling at passerbys and showing very sharp teeth in its massive maw. Let me see if I have a picture for this dude. Where is he? Here he is. Bam. Showed arrow. This is what you see.
Okay.
And this guy
I haven't had him.
is
He's
also
a tribble from hell.
guy's also a merchant. I'm going to throw his stuff on here so you can browse for a moment while I read his synopsis. That and also, no, I just messed my thing up. Hold on. Okay, there. So that's the stuff he's got in front of him. Let me read about him while you guys look over that.
A Vesk overplate. Wow, they're glad Fang's not with us.
Fang would have killed him to get the plate back.
Carbon skin graphite 3.
You guys can roll a perception or a sense motive here.
I will definitely do a perception.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a sense
Pull my
motive.
sheet back up.
Or a culture. You can also run a culture check on top of these.
Oh, come on.
Perception or sense motive or culture.
I got culture 16, but my perception was like horrific.
I got 24.
Perception 27.
Okay, with the perceptions, if you beat a 22 perception or a 16 sense motive, you can tell that this thing looks instinctively aggressive. Did anybody beat an 18 on a culture check?
No, I got a 16.
I hadn't tried a culture check, but I could try one.
Try one. There's more info to be gleaned here.
Culture.
Yeah, there you go.
23.
Okay, with a culture check, you realize that this is a Zarb, and it says that if a Zarb engages in a dominance contest, the best response would be to cow them without harming them. I don't know what that means, to cow them.
You
Wait,
don't know
what?
them.
Beat them without harming
Yeah,
them.
to cow them is to have them acknowledge your dominance, have them feel innately inferior to you.
Right. So this guy, you guys walk up to him, and as you're walking over there, you notice nobody's really buying anything from this thing. He kind of lashes out towards people, and he's speaking what you would recognize as Lanty, and perhaps what you've heard from Fang. Maybe you've overheard him speaking in Vesk.
Yeah, I speak Vesk.
So he's going off like in these 2 different languages, shouting at people who are passing by.
I come up and I talk to him. I listen. First, I want to listen to what he's shouting, and then approach him.
He says, "Yeah, you gotta buy my shit. Buy my shit."
Like, maybe people would buy your shit if you had a slightly less aggressive sales pitch.
Quiet, mama's boy. Points at
I'm gonna try and like sneakily grab the staff back from
Next to
or give me the other one then. I'm gonna kind of have it like
What are you grabbing over there? Some kind of piece of crap?
I was hoping he would recognize it from the other guy. And I'm gonna just kind of like step up. I'm gonna pull out my pistol, show him the pistol, and be like, "You got anything for this?"
What do you want credits for it?
No, I need ammo.
Ammo? Does it look like I got ammo?
Actually, it looked like he did in the sheet.
Maybe I do.
Calling him on his shit.
I don't know
Well,
what you're
what's
holding, but
that?
does this shit fit in there? Because I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's like, yeah, item number 1 and 2.
I'm trying to finish reading all of this stuff here.
I'm trying to make it look like I'm gonna buy something from him, even though I'm broke as hell.
Yeah, there's small arm rounds.
Shouts at
Big
Geary.
round.
Why are you so small?
There's sniper and long arm rounds.
Larger than you. I don't.
What's this?
I don't
What's this
know.
color you are?
What?
Color are you?
We're even asking him that one.
I'm
Looks like
orange.
you got pink roots underneath there. What's going on? He's shouting at you in Aslanti. Nobody else really understands what you guys said.
I say, look, what do I have to do to get you to show a little decorum?
You can shut up.
I can shut up, huh?
You can shut up.
Gary, what's he saying?
This is gonna be fun.
Okay.
I turn to K2 and I say, hey, K2,
Yeah.
why don't you give him that look that you gave that last guy?
Oh, so I actually have permission to do it this time?
Yeah, he looks at Geary, then he sees you talking to K2. He looks up at K2 and he shouts some shit at you in Aslanti. You don't know what he's saying.
I'm gonna just slam the staff
Unless
down,
Laura thinks it's a bad
intimidate,
idea.
get in
She's
his
got an idea.
face, and then just scream, just with an 11.
What's an 11? Yeah, so you scream at him,
Well, he doesn't understand me.
spit flying on him, and he blocks, like, puts his hands up, and he looks back at you and screams back at you, exactly like this picture of him with his mouth wide open. Ah! Like,
I'm gonna wave my hand in front of my face, like, oh god, it smells terrible.
I turn back and I shout at him now. I 24.
24, intimidate. You
Yeah.
shout, ah! And he sees this from Geary, and he's like, ugh. You have successfully cowed the Zarb.
Nice.
So he calms down.
Like,
All right, what do you want?
I want to talk.
What do you want? What do you want to talk? Just don't hurt. Just don't get the big guy. Don't hurt me.
We won't hurt you. We just need some information about the station. Is all. We're new here, and then we can pay credits for your troubles. I see you're having some issues moving your wares. I can compensate you for your time. Now, do you know of a creature called how do I say it?
Talon.
Talmer.
Palmerim.
Heh. And he reaches over kind of towards where his stuff is and tap, tappity, tap, tap.
Look, we keep getting the same response. I need.
What kind of signal is that? Does that let them know we're here?
You got a map?
Do
I
need
can
to
speak
tap
in
on the
plenty,
pipes?
by the way.
Do you got a map?
Is that-
Do you got a map or not?
Do I need to go tap on the pipes?
I
If
just-
so, which pipe?
He asked for a map. Here,
got a map.
I'll hand over my tablet.
Okay.
He cautiously, from you, kind of points, and he points to an area where you're drawing this as you go, and he points to an area where you haven't quite been yet. It's kind of like a blank. Like he looks at it for a second to figure out the map layout. He sees the promenade, stuff like that, and he points to an area. You see over to the left of the map over here,
Mm-hmm.
this area right here where I'm pinging.
Let me zoom out. I do not. Oh, I see the ping. Yeah.
He points to basically what's just north of this dark area you can't see that you haven't drawn on your map yet.
Okay.
And he's like, when you get there, you'll know what to do.
Right. Thank you.
I'm gonna
And,
snatch
I've
my
only got-
tablet back.
I've only got my 25 credits left from what we just took off those guys, so I'll give him that.
He does not accept your credits. He gets to his knees. He says, "Listen, I'm really sorry about all of this. You're very intimidating, more so than this android." And he says, "Listen, I'm going to give you 1,000 credits off of any item of your choice. One item of your choice that I have for sale here.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to scroll up now.
And also, I would like to give you this." And he reaches behind him and hands you a brown force field armor upgrade.
Brown force field armor upgrade. Okay.
That sounds fantastic.
And then Stoneheart cannon sounds fun. Starheart cannon sounds fun.
There's also a sonic rifle Thunderstrike or zero pistol frostbite class.
While you guys are thinking about that, you don't have to answer it now. I'm going to reveal this area here because you're standing next to a large open doorway that leads into a further area that you can kind of glance inside and see stuff. So you can move into there if you want to, or you can pursue Telmer. It's up to you.
I'd almost say investigate everything while we're up here.
Yeah. I'm with everybody else. I'm looking at weapons now.
All right. You can look at this in your time. Just give me an idea of what you want to do next because we're gonna wrap it up right here. I just want to know if you're going to Talmarin, if you're gonna try to go in that room up there, or if you want to move into this space right here to the left.
I kind of want to explore this space here to the left a little bit, see if there's anything, any information or any loot worth gaining in that area.
I hate to see a part of the shown area. It's like, ooh, robots. I have toys.
That our robots are out to get us.
So let's say you finish conducting whatever business you want with the Zarb here with your 1,000 credits off, so you can decide on that throughout the week if you want to. And you walk through the door, and you are in the majority of this chamber is taken up by several raised platforms, some of which are covered by scattered pieces from unusual games. Squares of plastic bearing holographic images, plastic chits of various shapes and colors, and hexagonal wooden containers filled with glass beads, among other paraphernalia. This is a gambling hall. You can see people here gambling. And I want you to see who exactly is in here. There's a couple of the aliens that you've seen kind of in the area, but the ones that stand out to you the most, I'm going to drop on the screen because I really want you guys to see these guys. They're really cool. Show to everyone.
Ah,
And Hashashir is behind you, and he says, "These are the Glimshaw pirates. They may have information that can help you if you were to find a way to communicate with them." So these guys are at the table speaking, doing something, communicating with one another. You'll have to study them to figure out what's going on. And we can address that next week if you guys are ready to call it for the night.
yeah, I think so.
Perfect.
I'll let you guys.
All right. The Glimshaw Pirates are my favorite thing I've read in the book. They're freaking awesome. I really hope you guys engage with them. And we'll see you next week. Say bye to the recording.
Yeah, I can't
Bye,
wait to
recording.
the terrifying space spider pirates.
Jeremy, I know for a fact you're going to love these characters in particular.
I'm sure I will.
So we'll see you next week.
You know what they
I only
remind
have
me
more
of?
arms than you do.
What?
What do they remind you of?
They remind me of the bugs